Good morning, YouTube viewers. Today is November 29th, the day after Thanksgiving. Hopefully nobody had arguments with their family about politics. The temperature is 44 degrees. The time is 10:26 in Atlanta. Today this video is going to be me riding along the entire strip of Peachtree Street. I'm going to be starting at 5 Points and I'm going to go all the way to where it ends in Buford, Georgia. So is this going to be some interesting facts about this street? There's a lot of history about Peachtree Street. There's a lot of things to see and do along the way around Peachtree Street. You know, you got a lot of streets, a lot of peach trees around Atlanta. Peachtree Street, Peachtree Industrial, Peachtree Battle, Peachtree this, Peachtree that. There's so many peach trees around the whole entire metro area. And the history stretches back to the 1800s when the soldiers using the Muskogee Indian trails as a road to travel between Fort Peachtree and Fort Daniel, starting at 5 Points in downtown Atlanta, heading north through Midtown into Buckhead. And Peachtree Street becomes Peachtree Road along the way, which nowadays is on the turn to Peachtree Industrial. So along the street, you're gonna find a lot of architecture and landmarks, including skyscrapers, Peachtree Tower, Georgia Pacific Tower, Western Peachtree, SunTrust Plaza, Woodruff Art Center, Oglethorpe University, author Margaret Mitchell, which is a famous author. She introduced the city in this famous street in pop culture in her novel Gone with the Wind. She was killed by a speeding car in 1949 while crossing Peachtree Street, ironically, as a pedestrian. So this is some of the history and facts about Peachtree Street. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this video. So just come along with me with the ride for the ride. This right here is a little 5 Points area. Down here, little 5 Points, this is also where the underground Atlanta is at. I don't know how popular and how busy it is now. I know back in the day it was real popular. It's, a nice place to be. A lot of vendors, a lot of restaurants. I used to live down at Underground. So yeah, this is 5 Points. I keep getting little 5 Points mixed up with 5 Points. But this is 5 Points right here. Got 5 Points. MARTA train station. Over to the right is a sign for Underground Atlanta. Over to the right is where a lot of guys be sitting out there playing chess like they do in New York. So again, this street right here, I'm riding all the way out to Buford. It starts off as Peachtree Street, but it eventually is going to turn into Peachtree Industrial. I'm not sure. I think it happens around Brookhaven once you cross into DeKalb County. Over to the right is the Ritz-Carlton. Western Peachtree Plaza. It's a real tall hotel, like a glass hotel. At the time of its development, it was the tallest building in Atlanta during that time. So when you're riding up Peachtree, you're going to go start downtown, and then it's going to go through Midtown, and then Buckhead in Fulton County. Then once you cross into the cab, it changes to Peachtree Industrial once you get to Brookhaven. Famous Emory Hospital over on your left. Everybody, it's Friday, but everybody's, off work for the holidays, so it's not really busy. But weekdays in downtown Atlanta is real busy. People walking everywhere. So the city's still vibrant, still has a good economy. Everybody's at home asleep right now because of the holidays. A lot of people were off the day after Thanksgiving. I know I was one of them. That's why I'm out shooting this video Friday morning. But just passed by the famous Fox Theater. Peachtree Street still gets real busy on Saturday nights with a lot of traffic and people touring up and down the street. I remember years ago I used to drive up and down Peachtree Street. A lot of the club activity off of Far Road and Buckhead. People just cruising. They cruise the street on Saturday nights, bumper to bumper traffic. But people didn't mind because it was out, associating with other people and just, having a good time. There's an Irish pub. I never checked that out over there. I heard good things about it. one is like a candy place. But now, right, I'm pretty much, but no, I'm still downtown. Thank God in Midtown yet. To the left used to be Colony Square Hotel back in the day. One of my first jobs I worked at before I went to the military in 1991. Over the left is the Woodruff Art Center. It's a famous art place. I've been out here a while, but I still haven't went there yet. Midtown Atlanta. Old Equifax over there. On over to the left, just past it, Equifax. Credit place. Not popular with a lot of people. I wonder why. See, these people drive in the city, just cut right in front of you, and then slam on brakes. You're gonna cut in front of somebody, at least speed up. Don't cut in front of me and slam on brakes. Hospital. Sign we just passed displays Atlanta's population, and I think they do it by the metro area, not just the city, not just the actual city, but the metro area. And I think right now the metropolitan Atlanta population is like 6.6 million, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's grown drastically these past 10 years. Some people came in, some people left, but you know, a lot of people are still moving here. The street above is called Peachtree Memorial. So as I'm saying, so many different peach trees, especially like right in the city. Once you start going on the outskirts of the city, you start seeing less and less peach tree. But even up there, it's still a lot of Peachtree streets. I know I ended up there in Peachtree Corners is a suburb of Atlanta. It's named it's Peachtree Corners. It's named Peachtree. Then you got Peachtree Parkway, which goes through Peachtree Corners and Johns Creek. See, look at this right here, Peachtree Hill Avenue. Peachtree Battle. Peachtree Street is also a popular parade route. And they also they host the annual Peachtree Road Race, which is nationwide known. Children's Christmas Parade, St. Patrick's Parade, Dragon Con Parade, the 100th anniversary of Coca-Cola Atlanta Braves World Series celebrations was in 1995 and 2021. So you probably have a question exactly how many peach trees, how many streets around the Atlanta area that has some type of peach tree name in it. The answer is 71. There's some 71 streets, some version of Peachtree is part of their name. Peachtree Street is also easy access to Atlanta's public transportation, which is called MARTA. It's a convenient stop for travelers and business people. It's a prime location for conventions, corporations, and special events. Now in the Buckhead area. And Peachtree Street also crosses over at Auburn Avenue, where you'll find the Apex Museum. For those who didn't know that, anyway. So it's pretty much like a main artery from all the different streets that branch off to different museums, dining, restaurants. It's like the Centennial Olympic Park. As an example. over to my right, I'm be coming up on Lenox Square, which is famous nationwide. It's on Peachtree Road, Peachtree Street. It's home to nearly 200 stores, like a lot of upscale stores like Bloomingdale's, Cartier, Fendi, Neiman Marcus, and Rolex, in addition to a lot of different restaurants. There it is right there, Lenox Square. Coming up on my left over here is Phipps Plaza, another upscale place. Also has upscale shopping, like stores like Louis Vuitton, Johnny Was, Gucci, and Prada. You also have movie theaters inside, Versace, Tom Ford. You know, a lot. This is basically just all upscale. We do some upscale shopping. That's one of the top places in Atlanta to go to. Crossing over into Brookhaven and also into DeKalb County. So we're in a different county and different city. Brookhaven is, I guess, one of the first suburbs going in this direction after you leave the city of Atlanta. This is Brookhaven. Wonder what building is that going to be? Has a little round infrastructure at the top. And we're still on Peachtree Street. What's called Peachtree Road now, but it's still the same street. It was Peachtree Street. We were back when we started at 5 Points. Now it's Peachtree Road. In 2000, I think it was around 2007, former Atlanta Mayor Shirley Franklin, she presented unveiled a 1 billion 20-year plan to transform Peachtree Street with streetscape upgrades, public parks, buried utilities, and an addition of a streetcar, which is in operation today. So now it's a streetcar pretty much in operation around Peachtree streets, and you notice we crossed over some of the tracks further back. To your left is Oglethorpe University. Which I mentioned earlier in this video. This street right here, this intersection is Ashford Dunwoody Road, which will take you all the way to, well, of course, in Dunwoody and Perimeter Mall area. And I guess it ends right here on Peachtree Street, or Peachtree Road now. Now in Chamblee, Georgia. This is still Peachtree Road, which started off as Peachtree Street. It's Peachtree Road now, but it's still the same street. And Chamblee has a lot of development now they didn't have back in the days. A lot of upscale restaurants and apartments now that it didn't have just 10 years ago. And this right here, you know, people that live, you know, out in suburbia like Norcross, Duluth, Swanee, if they want to like it may take a little bit longer, but if they want to take a route, they work downtown, a good route to work. These people drive like damn maniacs. Anyway, if they want to take like a route to work downtown, Peachtree Street Road would be a good way to do it if they want to avoid all that traffic on 85 and 285. And I know this the way I used to do sometimes. I would just, go the street way. Now that we once this street once it crosses over into Chambly, it changes to Peachtree Industrial. So now we're on Peachtree Industrial, which was formerly Peachtree Road, which was formerly Peachtree Street. So it changes. It starts off as Peachtree Street, then turns over into Peachtree Road near Midtown Buckhead. Then once you cross over into DeKalb County into Chambly, it changes into Peachtree Industrial. So it's the same. It's the same road, just different names. Cross it over into the city of Doraville. We're pretty much going to be going through some of the northeast suburbs now. The first one was Brookhaven, then Chambly, not Doraville. Along this street, the MARTA train, the Northeast Rail Line also goes the same route. You have the 5 Point Station, Midtown Station, then the ones in between, I think is Emmett Park, Cabbage to Reynoldstown. I think those are some of the stations along the North Line. But once you go through our center station, you got the I can't remember. It's been a while since I rode on MARTA, but I know Chambly and Doraville Station is one of those stations along that northeast line, and it stops at Doraville because back in the days, Gwinnett County didn't want MARTA, which I think was crazy, because now Gwinnett's traffic is crazy. I think Gwinnett would be a lot better with traffic if they had the rail line extended into Gwinnett County, but they didn't want it because they claimed it would bring certain undesirables into the county. But in my opinion, they end up happening anyway. But that's another story. But anyway, if they had approved it, then after the Doraville station would have been Norcross Station, and then after that Duluth Station, and Swanee Station, then Buford Station. Which means if you live way out in Buford, you can hop on a train and take you way into downtown. That would have been real convenient. Would have cut back on a lot of traffic too. You can't call yourself a 18 county metro area. We're in Gwinnett County now. Peachtree Corners, we just crossed into, which is another suburb that has the name Peachtree on it. Peachtree Corners. is a nice area, by the way. But getting back to what I was talking about, you can't call yourself you have a 18 county metropolitan area, but you only have MARTA in what, 3 of the counties? I think Fulton and DeKalb, and now Clayton. Then Cobb County didn't want it, and Gwinnett didn't want it. But Gwinnett ended up having their own train station and bus system connects to MARTA anyway. It ended up connecting to MARTA anyway at the Art Center station, I think. Which I think is, defeating the purpose. You could just, approve MARTA and just use MARTA. I mean, you end up connecting with MARTA anyway. The Gwinnett County Transit ended up connecting to MARTA anyway. So I think that was a little retarded, but hey, that's my opinion. They need to redo those signs right there. Look kind of dim. The signs look dull. Crossing to Norcross. Now in Gwinnett County. Peachtree Corners East. So even way out here in suburban, you're still seeing Peachtree streets with Peachtree on it. University. They're a long way from home. small suburb of Atlanta called Berkeley Lake, which we're driving through right now. It's a northern Atlanta suburb. It has a 1956 origins as a summer retreat back in the day. But it's grown to a thriving community with 88 acres. It has a lake, which is named after, Berkeley Lake. And it's been named Tree City for the past 18 years. A lot of homes in Berkeley Lake is pretty much hidden in the cut away from some of the main streets, but they have some huge, beautiful homes. And I think over like 98% of the residents are entrepreneurs. 98% of them. Which is impressive. 90% of your residents are entrepreneurs. That's very impressive. We're crossing over into Duluth, Georgia. This suburb, Duluth, is home to a Gwinnett Place Mall, which is pretty much, extinct. The mall is dying, it's extinct. But I remember back in the day, the mall was a real thriving mall, real popular. One of the most popular malls in the Atlanta area. It's home of the Gwinnett Civic Center and Cultural Center, Gas South Arena, Hudson Center for the Arts, the Red Clay Theater, which is I think that's in downtown Duluth. That Duluth diner over there they have, I think they're Greek. They have pretty good food. Matter of fact, they have damn good food. If you ask me. And Duluth is also home to Northside Hospital. It's a agricultural manufacturer called Adco. It's also located in Duluth, or based in Duluth anyway. Duluth, I don't know if people remember, back in 2005, Duluth made history. It was a courtroom shooting that took place in Fulton County Courthouse. The suspect Brian Nichols, I don't know if y'all remember him, he was captured in Duluth. Inside of a Duluth apartment, he was holding a woman hostage. Her name, I think her name was, can't remember her name. But anyway, it was a woman that he held hostage. I think the shooting started in the courthouse in downtown in Fulton County, and they ended up catching him in apartments in Duluth. He held a woman hostage inside of her apartment. I don't know if can't remember if he broke in there or she let him in. I can't remember the story. It was a while ago. I know it was back in 2005. I'm sure some of my viewers may remember. Travel. Duluth has a lot of nice upscale homes. Famous Sugarloaf Parkway starts in Duluth. As a lot of the a lot of the cast members from Atlanta Housewives had homes in Duluth. Also, some of the cast members of Married to Medicine had homes in Duluth. They either have them or had, unless they moved to another part of the Atlanta area. I like that little restaurant Canva. Very healthy options. Crossing into Swanee. We're in Swanee. Another Atlanta suburb, northeast suburb. Swanee is home to the Town Center Park, 10-acre park on Buford Highway. They got a lot of community events there that I like. It has an amphitheater, holds up to like 1,000 audience members. Swanee contains Town Center Park. It's like the largest splash water park and interactive fountain in Gwinnett County. It's called the Big Splash. It uses over 43 jets, 1,400 gallons of water. In 2016, Swanee unveiled the first bike share program in Gwinnett County. It was a very bike-friendly suburb. They proposed a master plan of existing and proposed trails and sidewalks to connect the community, neighborhoods, schools, and businesses. I think they got rewards for one of the best suburbs in the country. I can't remember which magazine it was that gave them that reward. Philadelphia College of Medicine is located in Swanee. A little dog on the side of the road over there. Hope he don't get hit. Trying to cross the street. City of Sugar Hill. I don't know a whole lot about Sugar Hill. Just know this is another Atlanta suburb on the northeast side of town. the city, about 10 to 15 cents a gallon cheaper. here. It says Buford, but this is like and the address is Buford, but the county is Hall, even though Buford is a Gwinnett County city. I think it extends over into Hall County. Nice and peaceful, serene drive out here. Okay, good people, I'm going to end this video right here. The street has changed to McEver, so it's no longer Peachtree, but this is where it ends at. It's no longer Peachtree Street, Peachtree Road, Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. So this is where the famous Peachtree Street ends. As you can tell, it's a long way. I'm driving for over an hour. But yeah, it's a famous street. I, did this video. I know there's people that doesn't live in Atlanta. They hear a lot about all the different Peachtree streets and Peachtree this and Peachtree that. But the main artery is Peachtree Street, which extends all the way into, as you see, into Hall County. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video. Thanks for coming along with me for the ride. Hopefully you enjoyed the ride. Click like, subscribe, and until next time. Oh yeah, and like I said, I hope everybody had a good holiday. Hopefully nobody was arguing with their families about politics, about Kamala and Trump. Me personally, I didn't want to go around that this year, so I just chilled at home. Making me a good non-traditional Thanksgiving. Me and my wife put together, made some jerk salmon, some curry cabbage, and she made a four cheese macaroni and cheese. And just those three things, and hey, it was good. So, and we was in the peace of our home, peace and quiet. No arguing with anybody. But if anybody who did, go around family, hopefully it was peaceful and no arguing. Because I think it's crazy how politics has divided this country and divided families, divided friends, and divided just everybody. It's ridiculous. My wife just sent me a message today saying that somebody that she liked said that she don't want anybody, a certain supporter in her home. Which, okay, everybody had it right, but that's just what I'm talking about the division. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful weekend. It's Friday, and enjoy yourselves. Until next time.